Have you ever woken up feeling more tired than when you went to bed? Or maybe you've caught yourself wondering, why does everything feel harder than it used to? If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Aging is a journey we all take, but what if I told you that most of what we've been told about getting older isn't the full story? Doctors and scientists have been uncovering some shocking truths about aging, things that can make a massive difference in how you feel every single day. And here's the best part, you have more control over this than you think. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Well, aging is just a part of life. There's nothing I can do about it, right? Wrong. What if I told you that small, simple changes can transform how you feel, restore your energy, and even slow down the aging process? In this video, we're diving into the hidden truths about aging that most people don't know. You're going to discover some surprising facts, plus practical steps you can take right now to start feeling stronger, sharper, and more alive. So, let's get started. One of the biggest myths about aging is that fatigue is just something you have to accept. The truth? It's often a sign that your body is out of balance. And one of the most common culprits? Dehydration. Yes, you heard that right. Dehydration isn't just about feeling thirsty, it can cause brain fog, joint pain, and even make you feel exhausted for no clear reason. As we age, our bodies lose water faster, and unfortunately, our sense of thirst becomes less reliable. That means even if you don't feel thirsty, you could still be dehydrated. So, here's something simple you can do right now. The next time you wake up, drink a full glass of water before you do anything else. Not coffee, not tea, just plain water. You'd be amazed at how much better you feel throughout the day when you start off hydrated. Now, let's talk about something that might surprise you, the way you breathe. Most of us don't think twice about how we breathe, but believe it or not, the way you inhale and exhale has a direct impact on your energy levels, brain function, and even your longevity. Many people, especially as they get older, start breathing shallowly, taking quick, light breaths into their chest instead of deep, full breaths into their belly. This can trigger stress responses in the body, making you feel more anxious, tired, and even weaker. Try this. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose, filling your lungs completely. Hold it for just a couple of seconds, then exhale slowly through your mouth. Feels good, right? If you make a habit of deep, mindful breathing, even just a few minutes a day, you'll notice more energy, better focus, and even improved sleep. But let's be honest, sometimes, no matter how well you take care of yourself, you might still feel sluggish. That's where movement comes in. Now, I'm not talking about hitting the gym for an hour or running marathons. The key is consistent, low-impact movement. One of the best things you can do? Walk. But here's the secret, how you walk matters just as much as how often you do it. A slow, hesitant shuffle tells your brain that you're frail, while a steady, confident stride signals strength. Studies show that people who walk with purpose, shoulders back, head high, actually live longer. And here's something even more fascinating, your leg strength is directly linked to your brain health. Researchers have found that the stronger your legs, the lower your risk of memory loss and cognitive decline. That's because your leg muscles pump blood and oxygen up to your brain, keeping it sharp. So, if you haven't been moving as much as you should, start small. A 5-minute walk today can turn into 10 minutes tomorrow. Every step you take is an investment in your future. Now that we've talked about hydration, breathing, and movement, let's keep going. There's another hidden factor that plays a huge role in how you age, something that most people never even consider. We've talked about hydration, breathing, and movement, 3 simple things that can make a huge difference in how you feel every day. But there's another hidden factor that plays a massive role in how you age, and most people don't even think about it. I'm talking about your mindset. Now, before you roll your eyes and think, oh great, another speech about positive thinking, hear me out. Your mindset isn't just about being happy or optimistic, it literally changes your body at a cellular level. Studies have shown that people who believe aging means decline, weakness, and illness actually age faster. Their bodies break down more quickly, they experience more pain, and they even have a shorter lifespan. But here's the good news, the opposite is also true. People who view aging as a time of growth, wisdom, and new opportunities not only feel better, they live longer. One of the best examples of this comes from a fascinating study on people in their 70s and 80s. Researchers had them live for a week as if they were 20 years younger. They were surrounded by photos, music, and even magazines from decades earlier. They dressed like they did in their younger years and were encouraged to talk and act as if they were still in their prime. The result? After just 1 week, their posture improved. Their strength increased. Their memory got sharper. Some of them even looked younger. That's the power of your mindset. Your body listens to what you tell it. If you wake up every day thinking, I'm too old for this, or I can't do that anymore, guess what? Your body will believe you. So, here's something I want you to try. Start replacing those thoughts. The next time you catch yourself thinking, I'm getting too old for this, flip it around. Say, I'm strong. I'm capable. I'm still growing. It might feel silly at first, but the more you do it, the more your body will respond. Now, let's talk about something else that has a huge impact on how you age, something that's often ignored, but makes all the difference in how you feel: social connection. Did you know that loneliness is just as bad for your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day? It raises your risk of heart disease, weakens your immune system, and even accelerates memory loss. But here's the thing, being around people isn't the same as feeling connected. You can be surrounded by family and still feel lonely. The key is meaningful connection. That might mean calling an old friend just to chat, or joining a local group where you can meet people with similar interests. Maybe it's just taking the time to have real, engaged conversations with the people in your life. And if you're thinking, well, I don't really have anyone to connect with, don't worry, there are so many ways to build those relationships. Volunteering is a great way to meet new people while doing something meaningful. Even small things, like talking to the cashier at the grocery store or saying hello to your neighbors, can make a difference. Humans are wired for connection. And the more connected you feel, the healthier, and even younger, you'll be. Now, we've talked about mindset and social connection, but there's one more surprising thing that plays a massive role in how you age. It's something most people completely overlook, yet it has a powerful effect on both your physical and mental health. We've talked about hydration, breathing, movement, mindset, and social connection, 5 powerful factors that influence how you age. But there's one more thing that has an even bigger impact than most people realize. Your sense of purpose. You see, people often think that as they get older, their best years are behind them. Maybe they've retired, the kids have moved away, and they start feeling like they don't have as much to contribute anymore. But that couldn't be further from the truth. In fact, studies have shown that having a strong sense of purpose can actually add years to your life. People who wake up every morning with something to look forward to, whether it's a hobby, a passion, or even just taking care of a pet, tend to stay healthier, more active, and happier. Think about it. What's something that makes you excited to get out of bed in the morning? Maybe it's painting, gardening, writing, or mentoring younger people. Maybe it's learning something new, like a language or an instrument. Whatever it is, having a reason to wake up every day keeps your brain sharp and your body strong. And don't underestimate the power of curiosity. People who stay curious, who continue learning and trying new things, actually rewire their brains to stay younger. Neuroscientists have found that when you challenge your brain with new experiences, it creates fresh neural pathways, keeping your mind agile and preventing memory loss. So, if you've been feeling stuck in a routine, try something new. Sign up for a class, learn a new skill, or take a different route on your daily walk. Your brain loves variety, and the more you challenge it, the younger you'll feel. Now, let's talk about one final piece of the puzzle, something that ties everything together. Gratitude. It might sound simple, but gratitude has a profound effect on your body and mind. Studies show that people who regularly practice gratitude have lower levels of stress, better sleep, stronger immune systems, and even healthier hearts. And the best part? It takes almost no effort. You don't need to write long journal entries or make a big production out of it. Just take a moment each day to acknowledge something good. It could be as simple as, I'm grateful for my health. I'm thankful for the sunshine today. I appreciate the people in my life. When you focus on what's good, your brain releases chemicals that boost your mood, lower stress, and even reduce inflammation in your body. It's like giving yourself a natural dose of medicine, no prescription needed. So, here's a simple challenge for you. Every morning, before you even get out of bed, think of one thing you're grateful for. It's a small habit, but over time, it rewires your brain to focus on the positive, and that alone can change everything. Aging isn't about decline, it's about evolution. You are not just getting older, you are getting wiser, stronger, and more resilient. Your best years aren't behind you. They're right now. Everything we've talked about, hydration, movement, breathing, mindset, social connection, purpose, and gratitude, comes down to one simple truth: you have more control over how you age than you think. You don't have to accept fatigue, brain fog, aches, and stiffness as just part of getting older. Your body is still listening to you. Your brain is still capable of learning, growing, and adapting. The key is giving yourself the right tools and habits to stay strong, sharp, and full of life. Now, if this all sounds like too much, don't worry, you don't have to change everything overnight. The biggest transformations always start with the smallest steps. So, here's what I want you to do: pick just one thing from this video. Maybe it's drinking more water, practicing deep breathing, taking a short walk each day, or simply changing the way you talk to yourself about aging. Start small. Stick with it. And watch how quickly your body responds. And if you ever feel like it's too late to make a change, let me remind you, it's never too late. There are people in their 80s and 90s running marathons, starting businesses, learning new skills, and living with more energy than they had in their 50s. The difference? They refuse to believe the lie that aging means slowing down. Your life isn't over. It's evolving. And the choices you make today will shape how you feel tomorrow, next year, and a decade from now. So, what's your next step? Let me know in the comments, what's one change you're excited to try? I'd love to hear from you. And if you found this video helpful, go ahead and hit that like button. It really helps more people see this important message. And don't forget to subscribe for more simple, science-backed tips to help you live your best life at any age. Here's to feeling stronger, healthier, and more alive every single day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.